Monday Night Football, baby. We're here.
There's only one other good play on Minnesota.
Touchdown in 46 seconds. Punches back. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. We're back talking a little NFL here on a Thursday afternoon. It's the Print Factory talking NFL DFS Showdown slate on DraftKings with my man, Big T. Big T, you ready to talk about some Vikings Chargers action tonight?
We're back. We're back. We got Jokic back tonight. It's a great day in the sports universe when we get old Yoke back. So we got and Wentz. This might be my day. Wentz and Jokic in the same day. That's got to be a sign of the universe giving us some money tonight.
When I saw Jokic was a dog tonight, I was like, first bet of the day. Just give me the Nugs. That was my first bet of the day. So yeah, I like dogs in the NBA, Tony, tonight. Let's see if maybe I don't know if I'll like a dog tonight. We'll see. But yeah, I like the dogs in the NBA. We'll see if I like the dogs in the NFL. Someone said, anyone else RPS website not working? It was working for me. So I don't know, Pete, if you still have issues, you can hit us up in the customer.
Probably just that it looks like it does, because for some reason, sometimes it does this with the homepage where it looks like it doesn't load. Like it's not, when I go to it, it doesn't look normal, but it still is. Like it's.
Well, can you get to the content?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
it's all that matters. Pete, if you have issues, all you got to do is hit us up in the customer support chat in Discord.
Yeah, see, Pete, like it isn't. I guarantee it's the same thing. It's always the same thing. It just looks like that. I don't know why it happens. I wish I knew why it happens, but you can't. Yeah, you can't. So if you just go to, well, first of all, how are you on the video if you can't access it? But if you go to the sport, if you go to the shows thing, it'll go to all shows. If you go to like any of the headers too, like NBA, if you go down to shows, it's there, like at the bottom. You just, yeah. No show.
Yeah, I was gonna see. Let me see if
it's the homepage. Here, I'll type it in the Discord.
Hold on though, Tony. So let me see if I can. So if you go to, hold on, pull this thing up real quick, just so people can see what you're talking about. If you go to the homepage on the website, come on, up, and you go to, let's see, NFL Showdown, right, Tony?
You got the shows any here. Of the shows, yeah, but
yeah. So you can click through that, and it's the same thing with like the football one. See all the shows down here. You can click through that, and then same thing with like NBA and stuff like that. All the shows, pretty much. We got the shows down there. So if you drop down on the sport, you'll be able to find the show links. I mean, easiest way though too is make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. You get notified when we go live. So it's just like the easiest way to do it as well. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel.
I would love to know why the homepage does that though. It bothers my OCD every time.
Yeah. See, Tony can't handle shit like that though. He just has to like not pay attention to it.
Funny thing is,
like,
before anyone even said it, I was tilted by it before we even came on the show.
Well, what I was gonna say is like, Pete, you made Tony just like so angry now. He's just doing it now.
I'm in a good mood today for Jokic. I can't be nothing could break my mood today.
Nothing could break your mood. Not Carson Wentz sucking. None of that.
I just not anymore because I have no expectation for him. So it can't get to me anymore.
That's it. I mean,
I'm OCD too.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it. A lot of people are OCD. I totally get it. The funniest part is Tony will call me like all the time just to bitch about like little stuff. Like any little things, Tony will always like find, and I'll always be like, I'll say the same thing to him every time. I didn't even realize that. Like I literally,
the same stuff like definitely doesn't bother you. That bothers me.
No, get it though. Your OCD, like it's little things, but like you'll call me and I'll be like, dude, I didn't even realize this was
I'm
happening.
like that with like coaching too, though, like and stuff. I'm just like super like
That probably
little
makes
stuff.
you a
Like if
good
you're not
coach.
standing right on that block where you need to be.
Yeah.
If you're like in the paint and not on the block, if you're running your lines and not touching, if you miss by like that much, it bothers me.
If your foot is not in the right spot, it probably
Yeah.
bothers you. Like literally, like all the
that
little
stuff.
details.
It
That means
probably
you're a good
annoys
coach,
all
though.
my kids and stuff. Like it probably
No,
drives.
that's good. That's attention to detail right there, Tony.
I
That's
just all
good.
that stuff drives when they're running and they come like an inch short of the line. It drives me literally nuts. Make them run again. Like I hate that stuff.
Make them run again.
Yeah.
Are you the one that they got to touch their hand to the line too?
I don't do the hand. Maybe I should though. Then I would know they touched it because they always like act like their foot. I said go way past it if you have to. Go a foot past it rather than a foot short of it.
Now, what you should really do is when they get to the line, make them do an up down and then run again. Make them do 5 up downs. Like make them stop before, like make them
Just stop it right away and have them go again.
What I would do sometimes is make them go past the line. You know how there's the space past the line, so I make them get their whole body past the line, and then up down, up down, up down, run, as opposed to like just straight suicide. So it's like just do a few up downs and then go back to running, stuff like that. That's if you want to be really mean. You don't have to be that mean, but it doesn't know
sometimes.
It annoys me when they don't touch the line. I'm with you there. When their foot, like, it doesn't touch the line, it annoys me as well. All right.
Sight's fixed too.
Sight's fixed too. See, all Tony has to do is get annoyed.
Oh, here we go. All I have to do is
that's it. That's it.
It's always just a switch flip. Like I don't know how it happens, but it's literally just a switch flip.
All I'm gonna say is Tony gets annoyed and shit gets fixed really fast. So that's all I know. Okay, I know.
Gotta have people to have the link for the 9 p.m. SEC preview for some winners as we enter college hoop season.
Right? Yeah, we got it. You gotta have the link for college basketball.
How hard do you think Steve Boynton was last night when all his rookies were just nuking?
Dude,
you think he was sitting there just touching himself?
So when Kalkbrenner was named the starter, I think Steve might have had to go change his undies before the game even started. When Kalkbrenner got named the starter, he's probably had to change it. He was good though. I talked about him. I was gonna play him regardless, so I was kind of annoyed he started, but
I was annoyed too because I had him in. I didn't even have him in my core because I had him in my lineup, but just because yesterday was the 3K guys. But then when he was in there, I was like, I'm not even going to add him to my core because it's too obvious.
Yeah, no, it was way too obvious, and I was the same as you. I was like, I don't even need him in my. And then when he got named the starter, I was like, fuck. Now I said it on the Up to Lock show. I was telling everyone like, this dude's gonna play. Like he's gonna play. He's a tough matchup for him and stuff like that. And then he got named the starter, and I was like, well, now everyone's gonna play him, but he's a great play still, so we keep playing him. Yeah, Clayton. There were so many good cheap plays in NBA last night. It was crazy. Like PJ was a lock. Like there was so many good guys. The best rookie though by far was Edgecombe. That dude, woo! He's a baller. He's a baller. Just already the number 2 guy. Forget about PG. I mean, maybe McCain comes back at some point and is good.
What one game in? He's already the 2 guy for you. You're just giving it to him,
dude. That dude is good, man. And you know what? What's good about him, Tony, is he could be good. Like, even if his shot wasn't falling, I still would have thought he played amazing yesterday. Even if he missed a bunch of jumpers. He looked like an NBA play, like a pro to me already. Like he just has the game. Forget about hitting the jump shots. He's super athletic. He can play on both ends.
The stories of that guy are insane.
What?
He grew up with had extreme situations, no electricity and stuff. So he's got the most motivation of anybody.
So I like him even more now.
He's got the fight you're gonna like for sure. Yeah, he's got heart.
He's got a motor too, man. He never looked tired. I was watching him and I'm like, is this dude gonna get tired? I know he's 19, 20 years, he's young, obviously, but He just never looked tired to me.
As good as the mojo is today was as bad as the mojo. When I got in that Discord and I saw freaking Embiid bet in my Discord and I responded right to you immediately. Like, I can't believe this dude says Embiid. I stared at the computer for a minute, like 10 minutes, making sure it was you.
I really like his assist bet. I put a lot of money on his assists and stuff.
I honestly don't even know. I didn't look at what he even did. What was his final numbers?
Bad. Like, dude, did you watch the game?
How did he like actually look though? Like
horrible, worse than you'll ever imagine in your mind.
I mean, I imagine him pretty bad, so
I think
it would have to be pretty bad.
I'm going to make this statement right now. I don't think I made a worse bet in my life than Joel. No, seriously, I swear to God.
I'm back on your side, though. If you got a 27-1 or whatever it was, that's not your worst bet.
No, I'm telling you, I don't think I bet on a worse player from a performance standpoint in my life. He's beyond
slower than you on the court. I mean,
no, Tony, he didn't jump. He jumped off the ground one time.
How many times did he fall on the ground?
Only once. Because he was trying not to fall. Dude, he was just like, if he got a rebound, Tony, I swear to God, it was because the ball hit off the rim and fell right into his hands. He was not going for rebounds. He was literally pulling up from three. That was all he was doing on the offensive end. It was horrible. It was literally horrible. Worst experience of my life. Betting on Joel Embiid in 2025. That's all I'm going to say. Worst experience of my life. So you weren't at my house, but I have people that were here watching hoops with me that can attest I was miserable to the point where I just started firing on other bets, like random bets, because I was just so annoyed with myself that I bet Joel Embiid. I was like betting Ryan Dunn props and just random ass like DeMar DeRozan double at like 21-1, which was one-off hitting. Like I was just so annoyed with myself. Almost shipped a 2-gamer though, Tony. You know when you get annoyed with yourself, you're like, all right, I gotta play more shit. Almost shipped the 2-gamer, the 222. It was literally a 1v1. I had Devin Booker. The winner had Anthony Edwards. My team was unique. His team was unique. But
the reason you didn't win is because you had your least favorite player over your favorite player.
I had Devin Booker.
And you bet an Embiid triple-double yesterday? What is the...
I had Devin Booker. I really liked Devin Booker yesterday. I don't know. It was a tough day for me. Leave me alone, okay? It was a tough day for me, okay? But we move on. I will just say one thing. I was right about a lot of the players that no one was thinking, like Neek Clifford starting. I talked about that on the show. He ended up starting even with all those guys playing. I thought he looked good. There was a lot of Sadiq Bey looked good off the bench. He was another guy I talked about for the Pelicans. So there were a lot of good calls, but Joel Embiid was definitely, I'll put that in one of my worst calls ever, worst bets ever, Tony. I'm putting it in.
I was half tempted to bet. It's the funny thing. I saw it and I'm like, I like these odds. These odds look pretty good. And then I was like, nope, it's Joel Embiid.
It was 15-1 on other books. And then like the minutes limit thing came out and the lines like moved back to like 27, 30, somewhere around there. But what are you going to do? He's cooked. Yep, Caleb, he's cooked. Can't run away from it. It was a bad bet. What are you going to do? Move on. Let's talk some football. Hope we can get some football winners here. If you do want hoops winners, though, me and DC did a show earlier today. You can check that out on this YouTube channel here. It was live at 11 a.m. Eastern time. We broke down the 2-game slate for tonight. So if you're playing NFL and NBA, like I'm sure me and Big T will be, you can check that show out after this show. And Tony, actually, while we are on NBA for the quick second, talk to people about that late slate builder that we added where you're focusing more on the night slate specifically.
Yeah. So all year long, me, Rubio, Christine will do the late slate. So like last night was 10 p.m., 2-game slate. Just, I love the one that JSU was just talking about almost winning. Nice little 10. Even if you play the main slate, it's still, they just do nice big prize pools probably almost every night. Obviously tonight there's only 2 games, so it doesn't matter. but most nights you're going to have $100,000 plus late slate and $100,000 showdown slate. So rather than like focus on everything all night, I'm still going to play one team and stuff in the main stuff, but focus more on the late stuff. So we'll have content every single night for that. And last night people were asking a bunch of questions. I don't think people were even used to it being up. So it'll take a little time. And I want to do some playbacks and stuff too. I don't know the schedule yet for that, but definitely hop on for that and talk about late slates and even watch some hoops and stuff.
That's why I wanted you to bring it up, and I want to keep reminding people because I saw a bunch of questions last night, and people didn't even realize there was content up on the site for it. So people were just so used to asking directly in Discord because they're not used to the content. So I want to make sure we keep saying it so people know. Got to be careful with playing one team. Some people will shame you for only playing one team because it's apparently shameful in DFS today to play one team and to try and win with one team, even though
like the most satisfying days to me are the one day. Like yesterday I had one team and I think five different slates, but one team in all of them. And not one contest, but one team, like a couple different contests. But they all cashed. They weren't all the way at the top. But when you see like all the way down your sheet, a bunch of I like it. It feels good. Like your account goes higher than it was. I like it. It feels like you did good content. You did good teams. Yeah, you didn't ship anything, but your content was solid when that happens.
It's always one team. I agree.
I love one team. 12-game slates, and everyone that's watched our shows knows how I feel like about. I love one team. On these huge slates, I'm just not good enough to go in and rerun it every half hour. I like one team because then I can pivot too. If I need to pivot off my one team, I can make a pivot. I like it better. And it's easier for the content. It makes it where we can take stands and stuff.
WKJ knows shipped with a single bullet is straight doggy sex. I mean, like,
and then you go have it after you get it done. You get to go do that.
Got to get it done after you get it done. You got to get it done in all areas after the DFS ship. So, yep, I'm with you. And let's go to the football here
too.
Tony.
Like JBC, I mean, I saw probably 15 or 20 screenshots in the Discord, all talking about JBC's core. Got to get in there and check it all out. They're doing the slate builder for the main slate. I mean, our content, we don't have like a ton of different things up there, which I actually like. You have 4 or 5 like main topics on the site, and they're just solid. It gets to the point. There's no wasted, like, you don't have to read through a million things. The plays are there, and we had a ton of screenshots. Last night being the main. You can do that also. That also works. See, Dub, that always works.
Throw a few bills on her back. Yeah. Actually, Tony, too, the dude who won the 222 late slate was a member as well, because he shot me a DM. He's like, I saw you up there in the 222, and I recognized he was the dude who had the winner with Anthony Edwards above my team, and I was like, son of a bitch, you owned me. Congrats. But
I love it. I again, I'm sure we missed on some stuff. I'm sure I liked Coop. He was terrible, but we hit on a lot more than we missed on for sure.
Yep. Yeah. And it's always good to see people win. Doing UFC tomorrow, my brother JSU. Yes, we are. I'm still trying to figure out the time, just because Friday I still have the Up the Lock show for NBA. I'm assuming it's going to either be earlier on Friday or it's going to be late on Friday. There's like no in between time where me and Mike can figure one out. Like it can't be at like the early afternoon. So like it's probably going to be later or early. So make sure you just I'll update in the Discord if you're in the Discord, and obviously I'll send out a tweet so you can follow me at JSU Rab on Twitter. And just subscribe to the channel if not, and you'll get notified. But yeah, we'll have a show for UFC. It'll be tomorrow. I just don't have a time yet set. So JSU looks like every fighter not in the US. Yes, I've heard that one before. I am the Khabib, Islam, all those guys with the same cut, Tony. Actually, I should actually get the full cut ready to go for Umar. Should get it ready for the Umar. Forgot about that. Not tonight, Sylvester. Not tonight. It'll be tomorrow, most likely. Football tonight, NBA tonight. I can't sneak out unless we did it at like 1 a.m. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. All right, football time here. Chargers, Minnesota in LA. It's a 3-point spread. Chargers are favored, I'm pretty sure, at home, and it's a 44.5 total here. So, Tony, from a betting perspective here, what are we looking at in terms of Chargers, Vikings? And we got some injuries and stuff to break down too, but what are you seeing here?
Yeah, not my favorite game ever. It's two teams that honestly I was higher on most of the season. I was high on Minnesota coming in. I was high on the Chargers early in the season. They both have not looked as good as I'd hoped. I still think they're both like solid teams, though. They just need to get healthy. They have a lot of guys out. I think you said some of these guys are coming back tonight. But I'm sure they're not all coming back, especially on a short week, especially when you'll have some extra time off after this week. So I don't know. It's not a great spot, in my opinion. You got a lot of different options too, which I don't love. The Chargers is always a hard showdown team for me. You just have a lot of guys. I mean, all three of these receivers are guys I like. It's just tough. It's tough to know really where to go. I like those slates where you can kind of lock in on one or two guys that you really like, and that's not the case tonight. And the game, I just don't have a strong take. I think it's a close game. I think it's somewhere around the total too. And I know this sounds total cop-outs, but we do shows every day. We take stands every day. I just don't. I literally feel like it's like a 3-point game tonight, somewhere in the 20s, 24, 21, 27, 24. Just in the 20s, 3-point game. I don't know. I don't see a ton out there edge-wise in the game.
You big puss. Let me tell you right now, nothing irritates me more than when you say something that I would normally say, and then you just say, I know I sound like I'm copping out, but, you know, yeah. I get hammered when I pull that shit.
No,
Literally
you
hammered.
say it different because you act like your take was like the craziest take. You're like, I think the Chargers are going to win 24-21 tonight. And then you like expect like to land breaking freaking noise or something from it.
I mean, yeah, thank you, CTK. Talk your shit, Jason. I mean, I can't stand this right now. Look at this man's face. He's trying to actually make an excuse for why the same shit he makes fun of me for.
No, I was embarrassed
doing right
it.
now.
You're proud when you say it. That's the difference. I'm embarrassed.
He is copping out on this game, and that's all I want to say. The Chargers are his team. This is his Super Bowl team, the Chargers, the team he switched to after 1 week of the NFL season. He switched to this team. They were the Super Bowl team for Big Excuse 44. Thank you, Beanair. Appreciate that one. That's a good one. Big Excuse 44 is the middle. I can't believe this right now. This is Tony to a T. He's trying to come back a little bit because he actually likes when I say shit like what he just said right there. But he just wants to make fun of me. This is what I'm trying to show right now. Look at this man's face. He's trying not to smile. He's working so hard not to smile right now. He can't help but smile, though, because he knows in the back of his mind that he just pulled a JSU and he doesn't want to admit it. So he's saying, well, I didn't do it the same as you, JSU. You do it differently. No, yeah, it's the same.
You're proud when you say it. You're like,
you like the Chargers 24-21. You like the push. All right. You'll take the push or whatever. You
wonder
like
what
the
odds are. It's funny you say it like this because we're talking about I wonder what the odds are of them winning by exactly 3. Like, what kind of price can I get on that they win by exactly 3?
So wait, the Chargers win by
Chargers,
exactly
yeah, by 3 points. I bet you could get a pretty good price that they win by exactly 3.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you can bet it, right? Like, I know you can bet the exact score, but like to win by 3 exactly, you gotta be able to bet
there.
That. Yeah. Chat, do you guys know where to go for like Is it like game special? Where do we go for something like this? Game props, maybe? Where do we go for?
I'm curious.
Oh, winning margin. Here we go. To win by 1 to 6 is plus 350. That's not exactly what was.
Either team or just the Chargers?
That's Minnesota. Chargers to win by 1 to 6 is plus 275.
Yeah, like that's my bet.
Yeah, I don't see 3. Maybe I'm
you'll get
missing
even
it,
better at 3, but 1 to 6 is fine too. Like close game.
Chargers 27, Minnesota 24 is plus 6,500. Chargers 2017 is plus 7,000.
I want to win by 3 though. I don't want like the dead exact score.
No, but that's winning by 3. Oh, you just want win by 3.
It'll be less. I don't need 65. I want like
I
a
don't know, 27
10 to 1 or something, or
yeah,
12 to 1.
27-24. That sounds close to accurate. I'm just going to say right now, 27-24 sounds pretty accurate. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, they only have the margins, K-Reed says. I'm surprised you can't bet just like the winning, like how much they win by.
I'm going to put it in Gambly right now and see if it pops up.
Yeah, VIP DraftKings has plus 275. So if you see plus 250, bet it on DraftKings, plus 275 for this score. It's win margin or exact score. Yeah. I don't know. These correct scores, Tony, like 2017, 23,
I'm not
20.
betting. I'm not good enough like you. I can't bet an exact score.
All right, chat. What do we think here for an exact score? All right. Are we thinking Chargers 23-20 or Chargers 27-24? Because I'm leaning 27-24. What does chat think? I want to know. Tony, if you had to guess, are we going over or under?
Because I think I like the under more than the over. I don't know.
You like so you lean more 23-20 than 27-24.
I like 23-20 score. I like that.
Mike likes 24. Mike likes 24-21.
I like the field goals though. Dicker the kicker, like the 23-20. You got what? What is that? 3 field goals, 2 extra points. The other team's got 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. I like that.
25-17 Vikings. Oh, Vikings. Okay.
It does kind of. I need to find out about these Chargers O-line. Like, because if the Chargers O-line's still out, it is a tough matchup for them.
So I saw something yesterday saying that Joel Alt was planning on playing today. I don't know if there was any.
That's huge for the Chargers.
Huge. Absolutely huge if he's playing today. So I haven't seen an update since. I'm going to look and see if there's an update. But, all right, so you lean
ODB's
under.
Got the under in his Brett.
Yeah, I know. And I put that in with our, like, big bets, even though I'm not going to lie. I switched to the Bears plus 6.5. I think he had the other
that's
side.
Going to come back. You don't switch from the bet on the Print Factory. That's going to come back and haunt you now.
I couldn't help myself.
Watch that be the only one you lose.
Should I put another $10 one in?
You're going to be so mad when that thing wins and you're the only one that doesn't have it from the show.
Did you put $10 on all of them?
I always put $10 on it.
Oh God,
I'm gonna $20 on it actually.
I'm gonna have to make another one just in case. I
had one of my like bet things from like the free bet where it pops back in there.
Dude, those are the best to use for stuff like this. Those are the best to use. I love that. When you get like a free bet, you just throw it right on there.
Yeah.
27-24. Okay. Steven likes 27-24. Ah, man.
Deadhead. Why does Steven Tanner, why does your name not say Deadhead? I know that's got to be you. Why does it not say, remember Deadhead from our shows?
Of course I do.
Yeah, it's got to be him. Why does it say your actual name, Steve? Well, it needs to say Deadhead. And it needs a logo.
Yeah, I knew Tony. Well, he's got an S.
That's not a freaking logo. That's the default.
It is. He says it is.
Yeah. Come on,
Alt is playing.
We need you in there.
Tony. Alt is playing. So.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I heard too.
All right. I like the Chargers 24-21.
Yeah, there we go. Big T's in. Big T's in. 24-21, Big T. That gets you. I want to see what that gets you. What does that get you? Can't even find that shit right now. Where the fuck is 24-21?
I like 23-20. I was just joking.
Oh, you Fucker. All right. YouTube sign in to YouTube signing them in and out. Just change it.
If somebody's name can be Broccoli Taco, you can change to Deadhead, Steve.
Yeah. Even I figured out how to put AI stepping over someone. So you can do it. You can do it. You can change the name. You can do it. Yeah. Well, don't get Tony started on that because he knew nothing, according to Tony. He knew nothing. So yeah, that's going on as well. Terry Rozier is fucked. I don't know about the rest of them, but Terry Rozier is definitely fucked. So I don't. How did he get cleared by the NBA is what I want to know. That's the biggest mystery of them all, is that the NBA cleared him. That's like the craziest thing.
They probably didn't want the bad press.
They didn't want the heat of the press.
Yeah.
That's probably it. All right. Back to this game here, Tony. Showdown.
Broccoli Taco said, funny thing is, my name is Tony.
Oh, really? Well, Tony's name is Anthony, so his name's not even Tony. It's Anthony. That's why I call him Anthony all the time. It's great. What is this? JSU, got to give me respect, though. I haven't bothered Big T about backpack. If I get... You need to keep bothering him, because honestly, I love it when you bother him.
Sitting right here is the best part.
You need to send him that backpack. Will you send him that backpack? Holy crap.
Is literally like 15 packages went out yesterday, and the backpack's still sitting right here.
Where do you live? Do you live like in Mars? Do you live in Canada? Like, tell me you don't live in those places. You need to send this man his backpack. This is crazy.
It's funny because so much went out and I didn't send it.
You sent all that stuff out too, and it didn't send the backpack.
That's funny.
You're just mean. Jay, I'm sorry. I work with this guy every day. He's gonna show you the backpack now. Like, he's gonna put it on screen.
But I had to move a few things to get.
What a jerk! What a jerk, Spaniard. Yeah, all the stuff went out.
The funny thing is, everybody that was supposed to get something, I think, went out.
Yeah.
If you were on the list, I don't know if you were one on the list, but
he was on the list. So
if he was on the list, it all went out. So the only person not getting what they were supposed to get is the backpack.
Yeah. I don't put many people on the list. I put Spaniard on the list, so he should be getting one. I put one person on the
Amber
list.
let you down. I bet she didn't, though.
Amber never lets me down. She's the best. Okay, she always gets the job.
There was a list, but once I told her the list was there, she went and got it done.
She didn't even know that chat existed, or she didn't know there was a list.
She knew it. She just doesn't like checking.
Oh, okay. See, I knew it. I knew it. Been on the list for 6 months. I don't even know if
been those 6 months. Now you're exaggerating the other way.
Jay, I don't even know if he put you on the list. I gotta go look. I gotta go look now and see if Jay's on the list. That's bullshit. I'm calling Tony out. That's bullshit. You need to personally send this man his backpack.
The best stuff in life. He might get like a blanket and a Yeti and all kinds of stuff in that backpack.
He might get. Tony's gonna send you an apology with a bunch of extra shit in the backpack.
It's all part of the process.
Are you gonna send him an RPS notepad? Because I'll be so pissed if he gets one.
Notepad in that backpack. No one's got one.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even have a notepad or a pen. Or a pen. Like, none. I got none. Yeah.
These are the best pens, too.
He chews on that thing daily. That thing is disgusting. I will never touch that pen. That thing, you chew on that thing.
This pen right here with the chew marks on it.
I'll light it on fire. I will not touch that thing. That thing is disgusting. All right. Let's get back to Showdown here, Tony. I don't know how we got back. Oh, Jay, of course, we got back to this stuff. Shout out to Jay. Jay's a true RPS hero. He said that even though you haven't sent his backpack, you're still the GOAT with content, so he follows you anyways. I mean, I don't know how you can't give him a damn backpack. He's still nice to you.
He's getting it. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I'm on Jay's side. All right. Tony, what are we doing with captains here? We got Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson. Looks like Aaron Jones is going to be back. I thought Jordan Mason would be a really nice captain play here. Maybe Aaron Jones kind of dings him a little bit. I still like Jordan Mason in this spot against the Chargers, but it does kind of suck he's there. Carson Wentz is up there. What are we doing with these quarterbacks? Justin Jefferson at the top.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those games that there's just a lot of pieces, and all of them are like priced somewhat high. I mean, you have all the receivers are priced $7K and above, right? I mean, you got what, Ladd 76, Keenan 78, Addison 74, QJ 8K, Mason 8,600. I mean, the pricing is insane. Everybody's so expensive. And the pricing of like Justin Jefferson almost to 12K. Jefferson hasn't been his usual dominant self either. I mean, let me pull up his stuff.
Jordan Addison's been really good, and it seems like Carson Wentz really likes Jordan Addison. He's been throwing him a lot.
And it has a lot to do with the focus on Jefferson. So Jefferson has had two games in the 20s. The other 4 have all been letdowns. I don't know. A lot of the situations where we've been talking about these guys letting us down a lot more, even like Goff on the other night, we kept talking about his 12-point games, and he had another like 12-point game in that game where it was a smash spot. Jefferson, I always play Jefferson. I always love him. It just feels like he's not the same upside as we've seen in the past. It just doesn't. I don't know what the deal is, whether it's Wentz. But you're coming off a game also where Philadelphia just absolutely nuked this secondary for just a gazillion points. So in theory, Jefferson and Jordan Addison should be in great spots. On the Minnesota side, like, I don't know how you could play any captains besides Jefferson and Addison, really. I mean, looking at it, I mean, their kicker is really good if you wanted to do that. I don't know if this is necessarily it could be a kicker game. Their kicker is really good surroundings. So that way, and then the Chargers, one thing I like with the Chargers, and I almost always end up here, so I probably will again tonight, but just Herbert, you just play him in the captain, he runs, and then you don't have to pick a receiver. You can just play 2 of them with them or a Gadsden, and it kind of just work your way down the list. Because with guys out, you will have is this that same Nyheim Hines? He just added a Miller to it. The same.
Yeah, dude? It's the same guy who they elevated. It looks like because of Haskins getting injured.
And he's like, so he's not amazing, but we've seen him in the past. He's 200. So like on a slate where there's so many expensive guys, he's got a really good chance if he's active of at least getting you positive points, which is a lot to say for a 200 guy. He might not get you like 15 or anything, but I think it's likely that he gets you 4 or something. And at 200, that's a good play. So honestly, this game could end up just slamming Herbert. He's only 10-4. He's by far the highest projection of the night. I'm a little under on Jefferson, just the way I like him. I'm not playing Wentz. You got all these receivers for the Chargers. I think he spreads it around. So, yeah, the more I'm talking about it, the more I think it's just a Justin Herbert a captain type slate.
Yeah, so the way I looked at it, I'm with you. I'm probably not going to play Justin Jefferson in the captain, but I do want one of Jordan Addison or Justin Jefferson on all of my teams. That's one thing. That's one rule I'm definitely starting with, is I want one of those guys. Jordan Addison's just been really good, and he's cheaper. That's the other thing with Jordan Addison. He's cheaper, and he's been awesome. But I don't mind Justin Herbert. I think he's fine. I do like, the idea that you're talking about where you just kind of rotate 2 pass catchers with them if you're playing multiple teams, but one other spot, you talked about Hines. I mean, I really like Kamani Vidal. I think Kamani Vidal is like one of the best plays. I think Kamani Vidal and Nyheim Hines are 2 of the best plays on the slate, like overall 2 of the best plays. So I want at least one Chargers running back on all of my teams. I'm fine with playing Vidal in the captain. He's one of the Chargers captains I do like is Kamani Vidal. He's going to play a ton. And if these tackles are back for the Chargers, which it sounds like at least one of them could be back, maybe 2. But if Joe Alt's back, that's going to help the run game, I think, a lot in this spot. So Yeah, I'm big on Kamani Vidal. I think he's one of my favorite captains at like the top range here. And I just want to be heavy on him. I want one of Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison. I'm not playing Carson Wentz in the captain. I would just play Justin Herbert like Tony's doing. That makes way more sense to me. And kind of move from there, Tony. That's the way I see like the top range. My favorite guy though, I think, is Kamani Vidal.
Yeah, I mean that'll be a good take too, because I don't think a lot of people will go to him for captain. Maybe they will, just because the price is a little bit decent. His projection's good. He is projected for more than I thought he would in the captain, but I don't want to jinx it either. But as you were talking, I didn't love the slate, but I went through and it was one of those times, and everyone that's played DFS knows when this happens. You always go through like with your first build, like who you would like, and you start putting people in. Boom, 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 all the way down the list. First swipe through, the exact team I wanted. So
isn't that the best when you like visualize these are the guys I like, and then the first team you look at and it's just all the guys you like?
And it fit perfect. Exactly 0 salary left. Every single dude I want. And I think it's a sign. I just got to leave that team in there no matter what. Even if it doesn't end up being my main team, that team's got to stay in there.
I like that. Herbert rushing TD tonight. Book it. Okay, Vip. I'm betting this thing.
Vip gets me in trouble because everything he says, I always like it.
Yeah, you blow Vip hard.
He's giving me a lot of winners. I like
I
when
can't
guys
blow him. I can't blow him because his name's Vip and not VIP. If it was VIP, I like literally, I'd be like, VIP, that is a hell of a call right there, Justin Herbert.
I thought his name was actually VIP for 4 years, is all I know.
No, I knew his name was VIP for 4 years, and then I was wrong, apparently. And I was like, what the fuck is VIP? I can't, VIP.
VIP's not as good as VIP. I mean,
no. VIP, man. And then when you see his house, it like makes more sense. You're like, yeah, VIP, because he's got a dope house. You're like, yeah, that all makes sense. Like VIP. Yeah. Nope, it's VIP. How the fuck are we doing that? Come on, VIP. Unreal. I still get astounded by that every time I hear it. All right. So you don't mind Kamani Vidal? What do you think of him? Because that's kind of the next guy on the list, and it sounds like you were okay with him at least.
I don't like him as much as you do.
Okay.
I do like that they're getting their guys back. I just don't feel like it's a running game to me. So I do like him though. I like how they use him. I like that there's not much competition for the actual workload.
That's what I like.
I'll have a team.
I don't know how you're not playing one Chargers running back on all your teams.
Well, I mean, I'm for sure going to play Hines. So, like, at 200, I just have to. And there's so many expensive guys on this slate. I mean, honestly, I might lock Hines. Not lock, but close to lock. And if I don't have him, I want Vidal. So, yeah, like, I agree with that rule.
Yeah, that's just a rule.
At 200, though, he could get more work than we even think. Like, I think Vidal will get, like, all of it, but I won't be surprised if, like, this dude gets a decent amount of work.
Yeah, he's a vet. The one good thing going for Vidal is he's at least shown they've given him pretty good workload, and he's shown out decent, Tony, the last couple weeks with the big workload. Kamani Vidal in week 7 got 64% of the routes, almost 65% of the routes. Haskins 32. That's not. I mean, if Hines gets anywhere close to 30%, Tony, which I don't know if he will, but that's a lot if he does.
It's a lot, but it is what I mean. He's 200, so
yeah. No, I'm saying that's good if he gets that much. I don't know if he will.
Just looking at the ownerships though across I mean, it doesn't, and it will be higher. It's always high. They can't project cheap guys. It's hard to really like project high enough for cheap guys. But around the industry, I mean, there isn't anyone that even has them 20. So
I think that's wrong. I think
it's got to be higher just because I'm looking down like in the cheap range, like who's even.
There's no one there.
Yeah. Like no one. And I mean, even the guys in like the 3Ks are.
That's where he's projected around, is guys in the 3Ks, and he's probably like a better play than a lot of them. To be honest with you, I don't know. Like that's the way I look at it. I don't see much down here, but we'll get to that spot. So after Vidal, it's the receivers, right? It's Ladd, Keenan, Jordan Mason's in there, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnston. That's kind of like that next tier of spot. Quentin Johnston's the highest of the receivers here. All those guys pretty much. I mean, what are you doing with that, with Quentin Johnston being the highest?
Yeah, I think he's the number one option. We've been saying that. And I do think it's like very close though, which the pricing shows it's very close. Keenan Allen's the safest for sure, just like he showed last week. Big time upside with the catch quality. Ladd is probably the most like talented, but he gets hurt by Keenan, and then Quentin's just full upside. He's looked the best this year. Everything about it, but like truly, and I'll even throw Addison in that category. I like think these four receivers are very, very close to the same play, which is another reason that I just don't love the slate, because I just don't know how you choose like which one. These four guys, Jefferson's clearly above them. Obviously, it's Justin Jefferson, but these four guys, like, I mean, maybe you can separate me, but to me, they feel literally like the same exact play.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier when you're talking about like Jefferson and Addison because Addison's cheaper, obviously. So like you have the price savings. It's harder with the Chargers because they're all kind of in the same exact pricing range at least. And Quentin Johnston's the lowest projected, but he's the highest priced. And so in Showdown, that like naturally makes me like him a little bit more, I think, anyways. So I'll probably put him one on the Ladd Keenan. But I agree with you. Like nothing is like, oh, I need this guy over this guy. Like I think QJ's still the one, but we've seen it. Like Keenan Allen can have big games. Ladd McConkey had like 1 billion targets last game. You know, all these guys are good receivers. That's also what makes it an issue, Tony, is they're all like pretty talented. So it sucks. It's not like we have one guy who are like, I think he's just not good. You know, like he gets volume, but he's just not good. Like I think all these guys are good.
Is there a build where you play all? That'd be interesting. That'd be an interesting Herbert captain build where you just play all four of them.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do it. You play all three receivers.
Is there even a world though where Quentin, Keenan, and McConkey all get in the winner? Is that even possible?
Yeah, the world is kind of what happened last game where Herbert drops back 1 billion times. That's how it works.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting, like the build looks somewhat clean. The problem is you're probably so much better though playing like a Wentz over one of the Chargers receivers, and then all of a sudden you got the quarterback with Addison, and then Herbert with two of those. That build is so much better. But again, the dupes and stuff, like the dupes will be way higher with the other one because that's just such a good build. I mean, even if you put Wentz with Jefferson, you can basically fit it with two of those guys or close to it.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. Like for this slate, I'm probably gonna put some of these like Jordan Mason and bump him up and go a little lower on Wentz. The double quarterback builds, I think you'll be able to get on this slate with the pricing. And that'll be one thing, like on my teams, I'm probably just going to go one quarterback on most of my teams, which I think will be different because I think you're going to be able to get to two with the pricing the way it is pretty much. And the fact that Aaron Jones is back muddies up the running back room there. I think people are going to target the passing games more. So it makes me like Mate. So like in this range, like Mason and QJ and Addison are the three that actually stick out to me the most.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to be higher on the. This is I like the build tonight that we keep talking about. We're a quarterback with 2 pass catchers. Man, like Mason with Jones back, and he's still 8,600. I struggle. I struggle for that.
Yeah, I just think the rushing touchdown upside still going to be there. So you're still going to need him to get in the box once, but I think he still has the upside in him. So yeah, I mean, the next tier range though, Tony, is the tier you kind of brought up with the kickers. You got our boy Gadsden in there, TJ Hawkinson, Aaron Jones, who's back. I mean, Arondé Gadsden has to be the number one in this tier. But there's 3 other receivers that you're already playing. Like, he's just added.
I think this slate, that's why it's always good to like talk it through. But I think this slate is just like super, super cut and dry because the mid range, I mean, Gadsden obviously is a great play, but you have these kickers too. I mean, Dicker the kicker's always been good, and this Riker dude has been awesome. I mean, 18-point week, a 14-point week. You got perfect kicking conditions. You got I don't like Aaron Jones personally, but in that price range, you could play someone like him. Hawkinson, I don't like Hawkinson either, but you could put him in there. And then it's just like a cliff fall off, like just a full cliff down to all the way to the 200 price point for me. So I think my player pool is like insanely like narrow. So the mid range, I like Gadsden and the kickers, and then all the way down to Naheem, where I might not play hardly. It is funny, Jalen Naylor like always seems to do something in showdowns. It feels like in my head, and our boy Oliveira, who always catches a touchdown in showdowns too. It seems like, but these guys, I mean, Oliveira 2,400. I don't see it. I feel like this slate is a lot more cut and dry than I initially thought.
Yeah, I mean, Gadsden has to be the top in that range. I'm with you on the kickers. TJ Hawkinson's more like if he falls in to my lineup, like as a last piece, I'm okay with it. Don't mind it. But definitely on the kickers and definitely want to be on. I even think you could go like Gadsden captain, honestly. He's shown the upside. Like the upside's there. He's flashed it. He can definitely be right with these receivers and outscore them. So I don't mind that, especially if he's going to be, I think, lower owned in the captain. I think it's a slate where you could go there. But yeah, like Gadsden, Big T going mustache only right now. I can't tell. No, he's got more than a mustache.
I did trim up today, but definitely not a mustache. It always looks like that because my mustache is thicker than the beard. It's still there though. I still got a little thin beard in there.
Ryan asked, "Are we going Captain Gadsden?" I like him, Ryan. I think Tony's more on the Justin Herbert.
I'm playing Hines, so like this isn't when I have a 200 guy that I like. I'm never playing mid range captain. I agree with you that I think it's a good play. I think it's the wrong slate. Just when I get a 200 guy and there's this many studs up top, I just can't. I don't see the reason to do it, but I get it. I definitely get it. He's a beast.
Yeah, no, he's a beast. You might be right though. It might just be the wrong slate. Like with the value,
then you just won't be able to play Hines, and I just hate, especially if he is under 20%. Like that's crazy. If he somehow comes in that low, it's just. I mean, are we even for sure like that he's 100% like active and stuff?
Well, they elevated him, I'm pretty sure, from the practice squad. So it sounds like he's going to play.
Yeah. I think it's the wrong slate for
yeah, it might be that, honestly, Jamon, where it's like you just had the big game. I think he's a great play in the flex for sure.
But I love him in the flex just because if he gets like 12 in the flex, you're huge. If he gets 12 in the captain, you're not huge.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like he flashed as much upside as Keenan Allen in Ladd in these guys like QJ, So it's like he can at least do it, but you will need it probably on this slate, right, Tony? With the value, you're going to need like 15 or 18 is not getting you to the winner and the captain in the mid.
I mean, 18, you start to get it. You get close when he gets to 18, but yeah, I mean,
I think
12,
he's going to need
14.
like 20s. I think he's going to need low 20s to be captain on this slate with the value. I think he's going to need low 20s, which, like I said, yeah, I mean, he could do. All right, both in on kickers. What about defenses, Tony? Do we like defenses? Aggressive Minnesota defense? Could you pair it with the Herbert captain? I feel like that's something you might think about. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think the Minnesota defense is one of the most polarizing in football. Like when they hit. It feels like. But just watching them, I mean, watching them last week versus Philly, they felt like they were just a dead unit. What'd they have? 3 sacks. Minnesota, Cleveland before that, they weren't very good, even versus Cleveland in Cleveland. They really have only had one good game, and it was that Cincinnati game against Jake Browning, who the most embarrassing loss in Bengals history. Jake Browning, who couldn't play for a YMCA team right now. He's so freaking terrible. So maybe Minnesota's defense, man, I might be on the over with you now. The more I'm like thinking about it.
Minnesota's get on.
Bad.
27-24, baby. Get on.
And the Chargers, I know their defense hasn't been as good as I thought. They had a -3 last week. Oh, that's funny, seeing a negative on the board. Negative. I don't think I'm on the defenses here. They will be unique, though. I don't think they'll be popular much at all. So, I don't know.
C. McDonald here. Why does it take 30 minutes to get to actually talking about the slate? It better not. No, that's Christopher. It's Christopher McDonald. I'm going to say his name in our chat is not Christopher McDonald. C. McDonald.
That might rather us just do like a 20-minute show and just talk literally about the plays and just hop off.
There is no way the majority of the people would rather us do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm going to say he's new. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say he's new.
But we're 56 minutes into the show. Why is he 20 minutes behind us?
Maybe. He might be. That could be it. He could be 20 minutes behind us. And if you are, just fast forward or watch us on repeat. And then, the first 20 minutes, you can just go past. That's what I would do. All right. So yeah, over. You're on the over now. I like that. We got you on the over. Jalen Naylor, Nyheim Hines. You already talked about Nyheim Hines at length. Great play.
Definitely Addison, Cam the man. I like Addison more than Mason.
Addison's beast. What about Trey Harris, our boy Oliveira, Thielen? I don't mind actually Josh. I don't mind our boy Oliveira a little bit. He's fine to me. I could play a little bit of him if I needed.
I just like him when he's like 600 and not.
Yeah.
I think he can always catch a touchdown and stuff, but at 2,400, I don't know. He scored already a few. Doesn't he have like a max amount of touchdowns he can get in a year too? Like I feel like he's already hit his quota.
I thought he hit his quota like week 1, and then he caught like more. Yeah, and then he caught more.
3 touchdowns or 2?
He has 1. Oh, he's only got 2, I guess.
2. I mean, 2 is a lot though. They've only played 4 games, 5 games, 6 games.
Yeah, he might be at his quota. Literally.
I don't know. I don't think I like the mid-range. Like Trey Harris is talented, but they have those 3 dudes ahead of him. I don't see it. Like unless someone gets hurt, which you never know in Showdown. I think this slate is so clear-cut and dry. Once it goes from that mid-range all the way down to 200, to me, I'm not playing any of those guys in there. Maybe a little bit of Naylor.
Said, you guys talk MMA yet? No, we haven't gotten to the MMA talk, but we're almost there though. We could get there at some point. You never know. We could start talking MMA if we wanted to.
I didn't even see Brett said that. I'll only listen to the other. I bet a lot of people do like the other stuff more than the actual talk. I know some people do because some people don't like play fantasy as much. They listen for just the stuff.
Yeah. They listen for the stuff, the bats maybe, but not as much the fantasy side. So
if you play Addison Captain and Jefferson, you have to play Wentz. Like you have to.
Yeah,
I think you have to.
I agree. If you play Addison Captain with Jefferson, I agree. You got to play Wentz.
If they both get there, how would Wentz would have to get there?
Yeah,
unless
I agree with you.
missing something. Unless there's just
I
a
don't
ton of
think
points
I
too
don't
or
think you
something.
need to play Addison captain with Wentz.
Yeah,
though.
one
I wanna
guy
be clear.
that makes you more unique too, because a lot of people. But if you throw Jefferson at that price in there, I mean, just say like Addison got in the 20s and Jefferson got in the 20s. I mean, Wentz would have to be in the 20s. He just or close to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's realistic though to think Wentz could get 15 and Addison could still get 24 and be on the winner.
Easily.
Like,
And that happens a lot. And some of the like biggest solo ships happen because of that, where it's like instead of Wentz, you like pop in a whatever the Chargers defense or something, say like something random, and then you're just unique from it.
Brian, your boy, he's trying to get us going again. He's trying to get us going hard right now. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing people don't understand sometimes, but Mama gets it at least.
Yeah, we're having fun. Like it's
it's just fun.
We're not getting anything for this. We're sitting on here having fun talking about stuff.
No,
we don't get anything from YouTube. Like we're just having fun hanging out.
Yeah, we ask for a like just so it can push it out more, but then we don't get anything like actually for it. Like, there's no money from it. So,
I wish we did,
yeah, you're only here for Chiefs talk. That's true, Dub KJ.
Yeah, we don't hate them anymore, Dub. You're in trouble, Dub KJ. We're anointing them again. That's when you gotta worry.
What are you gonna do when we're on and we don't say anything bad about the Chiefs? What are you gonna actually do?
What is he gonna do when we're on the Chiefs and then someone gets injured because we bring that bad mojo?
Why do you have to say that? Why'd you have
every
to say
time
that?
I get on the Chiefs, something bad happens.
You just brought me back to when I was on the Chiefs last year.
I was all in on freaking Mahomes last year, and he was the worst ever, and now he's just the greatest ever again.
Dude, I had I probably had like $5,000 invested in him in best ball just as a quarterback alone. I was literally so heavy on Mahomes, and he sucked last year. He's nuking right now too, and he's just gonna ruin it for me in best ball because I don't have any, of course. All right. Anything else here, Big T, with the cheap guys, the Will Disleys, the Adam Thielens, I don't think, Trey Harris, Tyler Conklin, like that. I don't know. Do you like any of these guys? Can you play any of these guys?
No, I mean, no.
Yeah, I agree with you. The only cheap guy I see is Hines. And
I mean,
that's why I don't.
Other guys like you could just take a total flyer, but I just don't. I just want to know who the guy. I want someone to be man enough to admit it. They were whining 2 weeks ago about Gadsden in my core. I want to know who you were because I forget. And they said you can't play Gadsden because Will Disley's back. And I want to know who it was because I want you to take an L, admit your defeat. I take L's when I'm wrong. You said I couldn't play Gadsden because Will Disley's back. I need to look it up.
I love
I don't remember who.
Disley. Like Will Disley is the guy that's.
And they typed like 12 messages to me about it, how bad it was that I was playing Gadsden. And then after Gadsden didn't crush, they were like, I told you.
He was like 2,600 that slate. What do you actually do on that slate? Let me see.
I think he got like 5 or so. He didn't crush. And I think Will Disley did outscore him because he caught a touchdown.
Did he get 12? Tell me he didn't get 12.
He might have. All I know is it
might
have been the week he got 2.
Is it the week at 2? Okay,
I think it was that week because he was. Yeah, I think he got 2, and that week. Disley.
Man, you were just off the week where he starts crushing too. It's the funniest part.
And the dude was just killing me.
That dude is so quiet right now. If he's watching, he's just doing the Homer, like he's just leaning right back in his chair. You don't want none of this right now. Big T wants the L. He wants the public L from this person who sent
this guy was all over me, and it wasn't like my boy Jamon Chichi, who now we're best friends and we like each other. This guy was trying to be a dick about it. He was just like all.
I'll tell you one thing: if you want Big T to actually get mad, send him like 20 messages about the same thing. Like just like spam
about
him
like something like that. It was about a 2,800 tight end. I mean, like, what are you can't find something else to make fun of me about? There's plenty of bad takes I have. Not about a 2,800 tight end.
It'd be like if you played Hines and he only got like one.
Yeah, like, are you gonna
And then
make fun of
someone
me
was
for
like,
playing Hines and he gets 0 tonight? Like, I mean,
yeah,
you pick something better.
like a backpack. Oh, the
Yeah.
backpack. Ask for your
God, where is
backpack. Oh, they're saying it's Jay. No way, it's Jay. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
there
It's not
she
Jay.
is. Where's she at? There she is, baby. Let's see what's in here.
Yeah, Jay knows. Don't spam him. LOL. I'm punished for doing it, JSG. I'm telling you, bro. I know exactly. If you want something, that is the last thing you do is spam him. He'll go the opposite. He'll make it even worse.
I mean, it comes with some Dramamine for the plane. I mean,
Dramamine. God, the wife loves
a couple
Dramamine on the
sticks of
plane.
gum or something in here. Some
Sticks of
liquid
gum.
IV.
What do you got? Some Winter Fresh in there? What type of gum you got in there? Winter
I don't
Fresh,
know, 'cause
bubble
it's
gum?
it's like a little stick.
Oh,
You got some old headphones and some Tylenol.
gotta have old headphones and
I mean, this
Tylenol.
backpack is game worn, baby. This backpack is ready.
Jay, you might need to make sure you dump that shit out when you get it. Just like
No, I'm
dump
sending it
everything
game
out.
worn. It's like when you take jerseys off and hand
No,
them
I'm
to each
telling
other.
Jay, make sure he like
A
checks
notebook.
everything
I
in that
mean,
bag.
winners have been written on this notebook.
Uh,
What if I
winners
find
have
like
been
some
written.
cash in here or something?
That's the best. Nothing better than when you go into a backpack that you've like traveled with and you like find cash in there you forgot about or something like that. That's the best.
I want to go
That's awesome.
live with you guys when I receive it. We should bring them on. Yeah, we will
Yes.
bring you on when you receive it.
Yes, I agree.
I'm gonna
I
put some
agree.
other goods in there too. I might slip like $100 bill in there just to see if he notices it.
You should do that actually. See if he actually checks the whole bag. Put it in like the hardest part to find ever. All right, Tony, we got to get our plays of the day, our anti-play of the day. Let's do the anti-play first, Tony. You see all the ownerships up here on SaberSim right now. Let me make sure I adjust there. All right, there we go. Who's the guy you're going to be like lowest on in these in this top range here?
Definitely your boy, your favorite guy. So we can butt heads today. My anti is definitely Dick Vitale.
Dick Vidal?
Yep.
Vidal is your anti? Oh,
I can't do it to all those receivers. I can't. TJ Hawkinson's like cheating. Yeah, Vidal's the only guy up there I don't like.
All right, mine's gonna be Carson Wentz. Screw your boy Carson Wentz. 49.
I actually
Carson
don't
Wentz.
like Wentz, but I can't do him as my anti.
Screw him. All right, get him out of there. Absolutely not. All right, so yours is Dick Vidal, and mine is Carson Wentz. That's the anti-play. So the plays we do not like.
We've been hot with the antis too. They always kill us when we're wrong. Oh, Joe Mixon. It's been a little heater with the antis.
Well, we got to keep it rolling. I mean, we've been on a heater. We got to keep it rolling with the antis. All right. Plays of the day, Tony. Let's give your favorite overall play of the day and then a low-owned play.
I mean, so my favorite overall is, that's why I hate when some of these slates, because like the anti makes it better. Because like I want to say Justin Herbert, and he's the highest owned, but I'm gonna play him in the captain, and I'm gonna play it for the reasons I said. So I can't pick one of the receivers because I think they're the same, and I could pick Gadsden, but it's probably you like him. I'm just picking Herbert. Herbert captain, not Herbert. Herbert captain, who is projected for 15-20%. And then my low-owned guy, go to the low-owned dudes.
Yep.
Just scroll to where I can't pick no one anymore. Okay, right there. I mean, I have to say Hines, right? Like, I feel like these are cop-outs, but look at those ownerships, and I don't like anyone else in there.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. I don't care. I always give crazy takes with stuff. My play of the day is Herbert, and my guy like that is Hines.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a shitty, like, low owned, because look at these guys. I'm going to say, though, I'm going to give Jordan Mason.
There you go. And I like how we're button heads here. You get the running backs in there, and I don't like the running backs, and you can own me or I can own you. I like that.
Yeah,
clear-cut winner. I like that.
And I think Aaron Jones is going to make people apprehensive about clicking him. I think if Aaron Jones was out, he'd be much higher owned, right, Tony? If
He
Aaron
could
Jones was
still,
out.
in theory, just be the guy too. Like Jones
Yeah.
could be a every third trip type guy.
Yeah, I'm with Jamon here too. Vidal is my favorite captain play as well, so that's
Me
my
and
favorite play.
Draymond disagree about a lot. So
Tony is butting heads with me for real. He's making fun of my captain plays. He hates all my
Draymond's
plays.
my favorite now, for the record, though. Like, I love Draymond. He talks shit to me. I always respect when people talk shit to me. I love it.
I just want to say, Rick Majerus, did you hear that out there? You heard that. You were cast away by Big T because you're a JSU guy, not a Big T guy. I just want to make sure Rick Majerus heard that. You are not even, you got cast away.
Rick Majerus turned on me. I divorced Rick Majerus.
He never turned on you. He was always a JSU guy. Always. You just thought he was a Big T guy.
He's not you anymore because you didn't watch Office Space. Get us out of here. We got to go.
Yeah, we got to go. I got to eat. I got to put content up on the site. Big T's got to do whatever, make fun of Dick Vidal. So good luck in your DraftKings contest here. And good luck to my man, Dick Vidal, tonight. Let's crush and let's win some money.
Baby.
For Big T, I'm JSU. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're out of here. Peace.